Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your October 2020 Love and General reading. I'm Gemstone Tarot, and today we are joined by Valentine the cat, who is, I think, asleep or pretending to be asleep. We will see. Okay, so this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers. If you're here, you're meant to be here. What do we need to... Ooh, okay. What do we need to know for my lovely Sagittarians? October is a bit of a full-on month. I've done a few of the other signs and the readings have just been chocker. I mean, big. Spiritual big jobs all over the shop. We've got Mercury Retrograde as well in the middle of the month, Saggy, so watch out for that. There will be an extended reading to this and the link, as always, is in the description box. Wow. Overall energy, Sagittarius, you've got the King of Cups. You might be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, because I don't feel that this is your energy in the King of Cups. I feel like it's the person that you're dealing with in a relationship, perhaps. King of Cups has come from the page where he's kind of stumbling about with a fish in a cup and he's like, do you want my smelly fish? And everyone's like, you're all right, I'm good. And then he becomes a knight and he's like, fine, I need to get myself a horse. I need to get myself done up a bit of plumage, you know, a bit of flair. And then here you go, I got myself a nice goblet. I got rid of the fish. And then he becomes the king, where he graduates to kind of being, you know, the poet, the person who's in touch with his soul, the king who has two big cups, because look, he's got two cups now. He's got a throne. Often you can see his feet are quite scaly, like fish feet, and he's pictured with his throne just on the water. King of Cups is in touch with his feelings. He's in touch with his emotions. This for you, I mean, it represents Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio because it's the water signs, but it can be any person really who is a poet of the heart, you know, who is expressive of their feelings. I'm going to take a clarifier for that card. Because for some of you, I feel this is the energy of an ex. I'll tell you why in a minute. Oh, Sagittarius. Okay. Oh, God, what are the odds? Do you know what? I'll tell you now, and I think this is the case. I'm a Pisces, so I've got terrible memory. I think you're the only sign that because normally in the extended reading, I do all my clarifying, I get out my other tarot packs, you know, and I clarify cards. But you're the only one where the YouTube reading, I couldn't resist clarifying that King of Cups. And there's obviously a reason, because what do I pull from a different tarot deck but the King of Cups again? Okay. For some of you, this may be somebody that you have lost or you're in separation with, an ex. I'm getting that vibe. When we have Mercury Retrograde coming up in a month, and it's on October the 14th, and it's going to last for about 3.5 weeks, but there's kind of a week before and there's a week after. When you get Mercury Retrograde, although it's a cliche, it is time for the exes, like, to start coming out of the cupboard, you know? Ooh, I feel like they're over me. You know? Let's go. I'm going to text, or I'm going to call, or I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do. You've got the Six of Cups in the reading, which is the childhood sweetheart card. It's also the card of nostalgia. It's the card of looking back, of love lost, of like sniffing someone's t-shirt, you know, that whole when you catch a whiff of something and it takes you back. And you know that smell is linked in the brain to emotions, isn't it? To the part of it. I don't know, I'm not very scientific with the brain, but it's the part that processes emotions. Just for one or two of you, The way this person smelled was incredibly significant. Or you borrowed their t-shirt, or you still have it, or you're still sniffing it, or something like that. There's obviously in this, and this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but you know, these are general readings, so they're not always going to resonate with everyone. We got the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is regret. There are spilled cups. 3 cups are down and 2 cups remain. Something has been lost. Something has been spilled. King of Cups and then spilled cups. 5 of Cups moving to the 6 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Cups are right next to each other, okay? It's almost like you've got this person who's looking at what they've lost and then reminiscing. Then it moves straight into nostalgia. For some of you, this person may be at a physical distance. For others of you, it's an emotional and physical distance. And for some of you, the emotional distance of this is enough, okay? So next to the 6 of Cups, we've got the 2 of Wands, which is a card of horizons. He's got the world in his hand. He's got his 2 wands here. He's wondering where to stake his territory. This can be about moving. I mean, it's tricky at the moment because, you know, the way the world is, we don't know if we can go anywhere or not go anywhere and all that sort of stuff. But it's the desire. Okay, the desire to plant roots somewhere. Saggy, that you may be coming to a point in October where you feel the desire to put down roots. Even if you're still living in your hometown, there's something about putting down emotional roots. And for some of you, this may go back to an ex that you were going to put down roots with, that it had all the hallmarks of something that was going to run. And for some reason it got interrupted, it didn't. Now for some of you, there was some kind of rivalry. I've got 2 queens in the reading, and as a reader, I don't ignore that entirely. I've got the Queen of Wands, which is you, Saggy, okay? I've got a lot of Sagittarius friends, and all the Sagittarian friends I've got are very outgoing. They're very, they're very Queen of Wandsy, you know. She's got her sunflower, she's got the throne, she knows who she is, she's quite in charge of herself, she's fiery. I think the thing that is often discounted about the Queen of Wands is that she has her quiet moments. She's not always in public on the throne with a big sunflower and a stick. You know, she has her times like everybody else when she's sort of sitting on the throne on her own and thinking, what's life all about, you know? And Sagittarius is a sign of philosophy. You're ruled by Jupiter. You do have your moments. Saggy, your moments in October are going to be big. You know, this 6 of Cups is going to be, where am I at with my life? Where am I going to live? Where am I going to put down roots? Where are my emotional roots? Who belongs? Who's out? Who's in? And for some of you, this whole question is brought up by some kind of romantic episode, is the best way that I can put it. It's not as simple as the King of Cups is coming back to, you know, claim you or whatever it is. Although for some of you, I think that is what it is, for 1 or 2 of you. Something or someone from your emotional landscape, from your emotional past, reappears in some way in October, and it calls into question what is truly lost and what might remain, who you are now, and where you're going with your life, emotionally, spiritually, and for some of you, geographically. Down here we've got the Chariot representing Cancerian energy. You've got a lot of water sign stuff going on. The Chariot, of course, has 2 sphinxes that want to head into different directions. But the Charioteer is, sorry, I've got a squeaky chair. The Charioteer is keeping the chariot on the road, regardless of all these contradictions. in October, because of the astrology, and I'm not an astrologer, but have a look on, you know, Susan Miller is a good one to look at for your own star sign. She'll tell you what's going on. Or Cafe Astrology. Because of the astrology this month, and because we've got this Mercury retrograde in the middle of it, it just feels like, I don't even want to say this is a bumpy ride for you, because Sagittarians don't really do bumpy rides. You're up for the bumpy ride, you know, life is a bumpy ride. No one knows that more than a Sagittarius, but it's going to be this way and that. You're going to be pulled in this direction. I really want this person. I really want this relationship. They were the one, or whatever it was, or, and then no, I don't, I want something new. I want to start a new journey. I'm looking out, new horizons. That's my whole new horizons mind. And you're going to be pulled in these two different directions. And the big streak in the middle of this is the Six of Cups, the nostalgic energy, okay? You've also got over here the Nine of Pentacles. You have built a life which is independent, which is very normal for Sagittarius. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles is Venus in Virgo. It's the love of making your own home, paying for your own things, building your own nest, being there for yourself emotionally. I would say, Saggy, that side of it is not something you need to worry about. You've got that taped. It's how that you fit into the emotional jigsaw of the world, how you fit in emotionally to your own life, how you show up for yourself, and who you allow to show up for you. King of Cups. This King of Cups is really strong. If you haven't met this person yet, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it will be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, okay? Because like I said, I don't clarify in the YouTube readings. I clarify in the extended readings, but I clarified and we get a double King of Cups. And I don't know, call it a hunch, call it whatever you like. But yeah, I know it when I feel it. And it's a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, okay? You also might have a moon with water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. Even if you're single AF, as they say, and this is somebody who's coming into your life, and by the way, I don't know if that will be in October, but the roots of it will be in October. Even if this person comes into your life, it will cause you to lay to rest old rivalries about love, and I don't understand that either. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, two queens in the reading. Now, the other thing is, this could be you in your two different guises. One as the party queen and the other as the kind of settled and more domestic. And we all have different sides to ourselves. There are 4 queens in tarot, which make up the Empress. We all have some of the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. You want to lay down roots with the Queen of Pentacles, and you want to be yourself at the same time. And I feel like in this King of Cups, and this can be male or female, or you can switch it anyway, as this general reading. In this King of Cups, you find the emotional missing piece. Okay? Now, we've got the Nine of Wands. And Sagittarius, this is for you, okay? This is about you putting up emotional barriers or being guarded, or, you know, putting an emotional brickwork around the heart. Because previously there has been turmoil, there's been difficulty, there's been regret, there's been loss. And I think there's been, what's the word for it? Shenanigans, maybe. You've kind of maybe been involved with people, possibly an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got the 5 of Swords. I think you've been involved with someone who's been quite emotionally detached and was perhaps manipulative, was perhaps... With the 5 of Swords, it's like this person steals the swords and calls it a victory, but they never fight the fight. Didn't want to get their emotional hands dirty. Okay, let's have, in the extended reading, Sag, I'm going to look at what's going on with the King of Cups, what's going on with the potential of meeting somebody, and also with the 6 of Cups, to do with past relationships and how to heal. Oh my God. free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life without trying to control it at the same time. I know. Nice. Then you get playfulness, which is your natural Queen of Wands Sagittarius side, okay? Nice. And this is particularly, Saggy, if you are looking to meet somebody or you are in a difficult situation with somebody, being in your playful side is really going to help to rev up the juju for you, okay? As ever with Sagittarius. And very soon. Clearly decide what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. Saggy, I love this for you. Let's have an oracle card. Oh my God, I love that for you too. You get, this is Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. You get the Spirit Whisperer. Nice. I'm going to whisper because it's the Spirit Whisperer. Divine guidance and higher knowing. That's the other thing as well about this King of Cups. You're going to know when that happens. But I think you're going to get signs from Spirit. Yes. About how that's coming into play. Healing with the angels, you get new beginnings, which I'm not surprised about, but I don't think they're going to come until Sun moves into your sign, which is, when is that? 22nd of November? Something like that? Told you, I'm not an astrologer. Let me just have a quick look in my moon diary. 21st, that's not bad, is it? I think these things come more to fruition when the Sun moves into your sign. Okay, Saggy, I'm going to go and do the extended reading. The link's in the description box. Do join me there. Any other info you want is in the description box, but I like this reading for you. Namaste.